Yo, it's LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, tap, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, I'm swift, my tactics are tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown. So listen up, here's the story of the champ. LordShaedow's the name, I'm the grime track vamp.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So we're going to be taking a deep dive into the kit of Bastion here. I just took him to rank 4, and we're going to learn about him together, because I have not gone into his kit yet, but I know I love him. I only learned one thing about him, and that made me want him. And that was the fact that he does not take bleed and poison damage and instead regens from it. That was enough for me. And he looks cool, of course. All right, let's take a look here at his synergy bonuses. Now, when I look at synergies, I try to see who the synergy is with, as well as what the synergy does. Because if it's a great synergy, but I have to bring along a champ that is useless, I may think twice. But it might be good enough to bring him along anyway. So the first synergy is Need a Hand. While Bastion's Personal Pursuit is active, whenever an evade fails to activate, inflict 4 techno-mechanical virus charges and pause pursuit for 1.2 seconds. Okay, so right there, that's letting me know he has a pursuit mechanic, which means against people like, oh, I don't know, Bullseye, he might actually be pretty good. All right, this is my family. Oh, and it's Nightcrawler and Cable. Neither one of them are, at the top of the list. Cable is awesome when you pair him up with Apocalypse. And Nightcrawler is underrated, but also pretty good. Would I bring them along for that synergy? I don't know. All right, this is my family. It's with Omega Sentinel, which I definitely would bring along. Sentinel, he is still rather exclusive as a 7-star. I don't have him as a 7-star. And Nimrod, who doesn't exist as a 7-star yet. Personal disintegration effects gain 20% increased duration. That seems like something good. So I could see myself bringing one of these 3. All right. Players of the game, Penny Parker. Special attack infection abilities trigger even if infection is not active. Wow. This can only trigger 2 times per match. I know a little bit. I've heard about the infection, and I'm assuming that the infection works similar to Warlock. We're going to find out, though. Bastion, the Destiny Inside Me. That's Storm, very good. Beast, not so much. Cable again, and Nightcrawler. So that's interesting. That means that bringing Nightcrawler or Cable will get you 2 of the synergies active. Very interesting, actually. For each defeated synergy champion on the team, gain 6% attack rating. So you could have them on the team, kill them off, and you're going to do more damage. All right. And then the final one is more health, and it's the same. Now, that's interesting, because I see 2. Wow. Okay, so you could actually bring, like, say, Nimrod and Nightcrawler, and you would have 3 of these synergies. Wait, 1, 2. You would have 4 of the synergies active, and if you brought Penny Parker, you'd have all of them, and you'd still have space for others. That's actually pretty good. I don't think I've seen that before. You guys let me know in the comments if you've seen that before. Where you have so many of the same synergy partners here. Huh. Okay. Let's look at his tags real quick here. Okay, so he is a Saga champion, right? Combat style, offensive damage over time. He's metal, so that means Magneto, maybe. Robot, villain, psychic shielding. I think that means he's immune to reverse controls. And he's size medium. Oh, in Alliance Wars, he's frightful, so putting him on defense will get him the global tactic. All right. So I had a poll, and a lot of people were telling me that I should go ahead, since I already took him to rank 4, I should just go ahead and use my generic on him. However, other people were making a very good point. He is available in the crystals. So I will be able to dupe him eventually. Whether I get him from a Titan or whether I get him from the basic when he enters the basic pool. So I'm leaning more towards using it on someone who is exclusive, who I cannot awaken any other way. Like Future Ant-Man right now is, there's no other way for me to awaken Future Ant-Man. I also have Maestro, but I can awaken Maestro. I just have to do the Necropolis. Who knows when I'm going to do that one. So we'll see. So I am leaning towards Future Ant-Man. But let's see his awakened ability. Okay. Bastion's offensive ability accuracy and defensive ability accuracy reduction is expanded to affect non-personal effects against mutants whenever the opponent gains a regen or prowess effect, which a lot of them do. All of Bastion's personal abilities are paused. Okay. And personal fury potency is increased. Now that. So he basically gets more damage. Okay. You can see it there. So I guess at max, he gets plus 30% of his fury. And that seems really, really nice. Okay. So I see why people were saying, I do want to dupe him. All right. Bastion's evolved Sentinel body provides him 100% resistance, not immunity. That's important. Not immunity, but resistance against bleed and poison effects. And his regeneration rate cannot be reduced by poison. Very, very nice. So that means that as I'm running Double Edge and Liquid Courage, I will heal at the beginning of every fight. I like that. Okay. Now, the fact that he is resistant rather than immune means that champs that will do more damage or whatever, like Bullseye, because he's not bleed immune, he will take that damage. However, he's going to regen. Okay? When inflicted with a bleed, poison, or crush effect. You know who does crush? Onslaught. Bastion gains a 10-second self-repair buff, healing 8% of missing health or 3% of max health, whichever is greater. He seems very sustainable. So if I go in, like say against a champion that does bleed damage, and I get a bleed, I'm going to heal. What if the node has bleed? What if we're dealing with hazard shift and one of the effects is bleed? Whew. The Sentinel Relic increases the potency of personal disintegration effects by 10%. This effect is doubled when fighting mutants. So you want to put the Sentinel Relic on him. Got it. Bastion starts each fight with an indefinite armor up. So that means against like Havoc, he's good. I might actually start bringing him in to my alliance quest and test him out, because I have a reverse control path and there's a havoc there. I didn't realize that he got that. Okay. If this ends for any reason, it returns after 14 seconds. While active, it provides the following effects. Bastion can trigger the parry mastery against non-contact attack. Wow. Okay. So that means Arnim Zola, I should be able to parry? Huh. Oh, we gonna have some fun with this guy, looks like. That means he can parry Ebony Maw. Oh man. I did not know that. Okay. When Bastion's block is broken due to unblockable or crush, he gains an auto repair passive for 2 seconds, pause during special attacks. So if I get hit with a special, unblockable special or crush, I'm going to heal. While active, Bastion instantly regenerates 85% of all non-special 3 damage. Wow. Okay. I knew I liked him, but I'm falling in love right now, man. Bastion can inflict the opponent with techno. Okay, here's the virus, mechanical virus charges. Virus charges cannot be inflicted while Bastion's opponent has more than 3 unique buffs. Okay, that's interesting. When either champion strikes with a medium attack, inflict 2 charges. Okay. Light attack does 1 charge. Parry inflicts 2. So that's similar to Warlock. That's what I was thinking when I saw the techno-mechanical virus. When Bastion hits his opponent's block with his first medium or light, it does 1. So it does it even against his block. All right. Each of those charges decrease the offensive ability accuracy and defensive ability accuracy, wow, of the opponent's personal non-instant energy damaging effects. Okay. And daunted debuffs by minus 5% each. So that's each of them. Down to 40%. Okay. Or 60% against mutants. Wow. Whenever a non-instant energy damaging effect fails due to the ability accuracy reduction, inflict a 16% disintegration vulnerability. Ooh. Which means he's going to do, a lot more damage with his disintegrations. And that's 28 seconds. That's a long time in fights. And the potency is doubled. So that's 32% vulnerability against mutants. And it stacks twice? Oh, come on. He hates mutants. As a defender, when Bastion's opponent activates a special attack, the charges are removed. Special 1, 5 charges. So it's just when they activate the special, not if they hit him with it. Okay, so they can remove, which is good for us if we're fighting him. You can remove those charges from you by just using your special, even if it's in his block. Okay, hold on. What was that? So that's the charges. Here's the infection. Okay, so when he gets 30, I'm telling you, this seems like Warlock. When he gets 30, they're inflicted with an indefinite infection. When dropping below 15 charges, infection is removed. Okay. While it's active, virus charges begin expiring 1 at a time every 1.2 seconds. Pause during special attacks. When a virus charge expires, remaining charges expire slightly faster. Okay. While the infection is active, Bastion's opponent has their attack rating decreased by 35%. So not only does he heal, but he also reduces your attack. Wow. And they are inflicted with a power reroute. What is that? While active, if the opponent has a decreased combat rate relative to their starting combat power rate, gain increased combat power rate based on how much it was lowered by for each rank in the collar tech. Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten the collar tech mastery. Gain an additional 3%. So he's going to gain more power. Wow. And they're going to get reduced in their power. Combat power rate is how much power they get when you're hitting them. So heavy attack cannot be evaded. Well, and grants a non-stacking pursuit. Oh, wow. Okay. Against mutants, it becomes 16 seconds. Oh, I like this guy. The second hit inflicts a non-stacking 30% disintegration passive on his heavy? Wow. Okay. And then we got the special one. Special beam cannon. Each beam inflicts an instant 10% disintegration. All right. Direct damage. As a defender, this damage is halved and scales with base attack only. If infection is active, for each personal disintegration effect on the opponent, inflict another instant disintegration. Okay, so you want to get that infection up and fire your special there. Okay. On activation, Bastion's Inner Turmoil grants him, okay, ooh, a Fury. That's a big Fury. Passive for 28 seconds. Pause during the opponent's special attacks. Okay. If infection is active, gain an additional Fury. So fire a special 2, or rather get infection up, fire a special 2, and then a special 1. Special 3, inflict a 20% disintegration debuff, dealing some more direct damage over 40 seconds. So my tentative thought is a special 2 after the infection is up, and then a special 1. Okay, let's go into Realm of Legends real quick and see. Let's just play with him for a little bit, not long. I always they change that up, and for some reason it always takes me a second to remember where Realm of Legends is hiding. Okay, let's get you in here. No synergies. Oh, but I will, just so I remember. Where is? Do I have it? Where is it? There it is. Let's unbind that, because this is going to be on him now. This is the this is his relic. Okay, now let's get in here and see what he looks like. I am very curious. All right, so I'm going to try, and let's look at my healing. All right, so I already got 2 stacks of healing. Building up the charges. Okay. All right, there's the infection. Hit him with a special 2. And then a special 1. Dude. Man. That almost took him out. I don't know if I did that right, but I got a Fury up now. 2 Furies. So I'm going back into a special 1, and it's over. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I did that right, but good night. So that's a 53-second fight. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to have to play around with him a bit more. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already almost 20 minutes. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. You will see Bastion more often, because, wow, I definitely want to use him now as much as I can. Looks like he is a good answer for a lot of fights. So take care, and you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill tech mute I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite.